Nigga said Bears Lions, nigga got Dolphins. Boy, you fake ass nigga. I'm along that street.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
My bad, bro. I'm ready. Head to the P.
Matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins.
You said Bears and Lions. He got Miami.
Defense FC.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
There's something back. What's up? Shout out to Just Blaze.
Must see TV. They want to see this game.
They
always want to see this game.
Fucker.
It's intercepted. Picked up by J.J. Johnson.
You said Lions, not Dolphins. You said the first pick.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
I'm out here, man. I'm not playing this anymore, bro. I bet I see Bader. I bet I see
in favor of the Bears.
Hell yeah.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
Already back. I'm on my shit. Chicago bullshit. Southside.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I did too. That's why I was standing there, bro.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not open.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
That's a great job working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
The first carry for the North Texas man, it's Jeff Wilson. And very
bro, good defense. I threw it to the wrong man.
Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That call makes
sense because man, looking at this fucking diagram, I panicked.
They show passing formation, showing shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Damn, I panicked. Stay in the pocket, FC.
On 2nd and 9.
Stay in the pocket, boy.
Good job, y'all.
That'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Shot time, let's go.
Now Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to mark him down short,
go for it,
maybe by about a yard, if that.
Go for it.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time. And the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
We got it.
Tua now on
2-0. Oh, man.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
14,
and the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past to pay the early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
And marking down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside ceiling.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one...
Lonely teardrops. Oh, that's bullshit, Madden. That's bullshit.
That was one play there
Perfect pass.
defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
I like the rhythm I'm getting right now, Coach.
Incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Give me rhythm, bud.
Fields. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked off by Keon Cross.
You let me get me rhythm.
Dolphins are going to take possession.
Don't do that.
And I think this is a situation where the quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down.
You will lose. They full of shit. They full of shit. Okay, it don't matter. It is what it is. Flames! Who throw that bitch better than me? I heard that man say that earlier. I heard him say he throw that bitch better than anybody. I heard him. I was here. I gotta use all that for motivation.
Take it down just shy of the 35.
Look at him. Do it. Do it.
First carry for Raheem Mostert, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Wanna be real with you? I can't leave you alone.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Uh-oh. That man done let me get my rhythm, Coach. That man done let me get my rhythm.
Tua on 4th down.
You gotta be courteous.
And get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And
I
he
might.
will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
That's what they all say. Until it happens. It's feeling good. I think I done took your best shot, bro.
Up the middle they go with
you in prime time, bro.
You
in prime time, right like
He'll be
Big
down at the 30. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Tua going to throw.
They want to see it. Big Brown.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Bears are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on
Y'all come get DJ off my field, man. Y'all come get DJ off my field.
I don't know what to say.
Y'all still losing DJ? Call Mack Med.
At the line, prepping for their next
Stop playing, bro. My user nasty. You ain't gonna keep high pointing me.
Maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this.
Man, viewers, what up, y'all? AGX, any given Sunday. I'm not just the president. I'm not just the owner. I play this shit, and I eat it, and I wear it.
Get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete.
I ain't doing nothing, bro. I'll go to the locker room with that momentum. Nope.
First half here, a long way to go. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. physical players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here.
We got a game.
I think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're
Little money on the line, but it ain't nothing. Both players like beating up on each other. Right.
Yeah, you're doing a big
The respect is there.
Look out for
No, it's gonna be a game when we play. That's somebody going through some shit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure.
Glad y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. I'll stream tomorrow with my camera. Y'all can see my face for y'all that don't know.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Oh, wait, I ain't know if I'd have went outside. I might have got something.
You send me messages, man. I send me messages.
Here we go. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Oh, he got this boy coming down. That man got him coming down. Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Your fun. All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. Sometimes it works just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Curtis.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Jerry Rice is changing.
Oh.
They trying to get Democrat in the government. That's not happening. This is a Republican state.
Number 9 just stopped running, bro.
Ain't no, it's definitely like people gonna change.
Oh, I'm cool. I can deal with that. He just stopped running. It wasn't a bad throw. He stopped running. Let's go. That man stopped running. Let's go. We good.
Out of bounds right at the 25. Good work after the catch. Good to net him 23 and a first. Running the counter with Mostert. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I said I know that play. When I see the leaders lined up on that side, I ain't saying shit since I said that.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Start me there, man. Start me. I called you out. You didn't try to play. You shut up.
Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Go,
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Kick your field goal, DJ. I'm out here.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack.
Nah, they ain't stupid.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're in that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you just end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, the last time out,
I ain't seen number 80.
They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be
80 is a tight end. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, this was close games.
Good shit, good shit. 80 is a tight end. 89.
Sometimes the pressure's a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
I hate when I don't know the people.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's all.
Now it's Fields.
Oh my God, Fields!
It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Good defense, bro. Oh, I'm just judging him passes for a big time.
That's
come on, man!
It's Gesicki. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A field goal, touchdown, get you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And
that boy number 7 plays the ball. Well, we should have that ball. Oh, yeah.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Man, what a fumble.
He'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Yes. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. From the gun, it's Tua.
What's that noise?
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Come on, DJ. Go for it, DJ. Yes, sir. Stick it in. Watch this. I don't know who I am. I'm the best.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Khalil Herbert to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yes, smart dude. I can't fucking do smart dude. That mother outsmart me in that, bro. I hate being smart, bro. I be outsmart them too.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked off by Keon Crossen. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
Did ever test you about the Coach Bolden comments or no?
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. Credit Melvin Ingram, able to get into the backfield and make the stop.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Fields.
I'm good.
That's complete to Mooney.
I'm okay.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Fields. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And he will have the Bears first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Fields on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well. You know, he's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Throwing again is Fields. A throw left side taken in by Mack Med. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Fields. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change
Roughing the passer, man.
That doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. That also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
To throw is Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's like the third. I can't remember never doing that shit.
For a loss of 4.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And for the fourth
It's over now, bro. I can't make no plays.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Thank you, bro. They will not let me bring him back. Thank you.
A run with Mostert up the middle. Room here to run. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On second and 7, Tua.
Hey, come on.
This is caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that would go for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly
Here we go.
right here on game day when the situation arose.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it, because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
After the sack on first down, Fields. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
No fumble. No fumble.
Began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Fields. Looking downfield for Jones. They got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On first and 10, here's Fields. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. To the air again, Fields. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting.
Always mostly lose the first one.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Fields. And my goodness, another interception. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Tua's throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
Hey, Brown, I got to take my
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua going for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Tua completing this to Waddle. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Another catch there for Waddle. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
That should have been a pick.
Tua now on 1st down.
I see him in the pick again, too.
It's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. And he fires one incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. This will be caught just inside the 10. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Wilson. Touchdown. Cedric Wilson. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Dolphins have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields, he'll get that underneath to Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a 1st down throw. Fields and firing a deep ball for Mack. And now here's another interception. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Miami. 42 yards. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, 67 yards. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Tua now on first down. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Wait. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. One last throw here for Fields. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
cool. I been going there like deposit. You don't really brag about it when you know you got it. Real hard to read it, nigga hooks don't find it. Say a lot of things I never catch like Sonic. So I'm gone. When the members on and get it going Donkey Kong. They got the hand dollar, will you give a dog a bone? I'm like, oh no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude, I'm like, you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, need someone to take them home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm like a killing clone. Coming in strong like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party, wanna come to town. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, or you shit wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw them off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be acting brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm a brother, keep it down. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted on my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this a party, wanna come to town. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Yeah, you in the leave, but you ain't hooping, running, tearing out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, only thing you do is veer off. Showing fake love, I can tell it once I say it all. I just stay cool, acting like I wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want to talk, then you wouldn't hear it, share it all. And I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no talk, cause I been really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get the line. They all talk, dog, it's a room full of brinds. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. All hell the king, make the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tennessee Titans. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Cut, ready?
Play action, Willis. And incomplete to open things up.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Tannehill now to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Murray. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Prater's kick is good, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times when I scout a guy, I have a little section about how does he handle adversity. And in this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Tannehill. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now Willis on 1st and 10. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Tannehill throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He said, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
19 tight.
Again to throw, Willis on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. And this is caught at the 8. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And coming into this ball game, this was an offense that wasn't just talking about the notion of ball control. They were preaching it. They wanted to win the time of possession battle, and they've done so here. This drive's taken up quite a bit of the first quarter. Now they are set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now it's Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. And right side, Henry's got it. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Hopkins. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
No, look at my goal. I'm going to take that division like a baby right here.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill. That's complete to Westbrook-Akine. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackle made by Marcus Golden.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On the counter, it's Henry. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And it's a Titans touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine, 46 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. On 2nd and 9, Murray. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
But this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tannehill on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Henry up the middle. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Tannehill. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Tannehill. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Bullock's kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly, meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them? They were on him in a hurry.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Here's Murray from midfield. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 41, Murray trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
I'm playing DJ.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Attitude for what? They have attitude for, girl.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, you know, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. We've seen that before. Jeffrey Simmons making a stop behind the line.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
On that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. To throw is Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Tannehill. And caught by Henry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Let's go. Play.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll run it again with Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Tannehill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So that now back-to-back drive, CD, that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. After the turnover, here's Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Murray. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
And that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate. Those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray trying again after the pick 6. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And he's going to go down again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do it.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birthed most of the chains in the game? No No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies. Family size, leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, spoil little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house.
Johnny Man, you in the game, Johnny Man?
We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits.
Hold on, I'm telling Johnny Man. Yeah, send it, man. One more before I go eat. I got one more before I go eat. Where you at right now, baby?
Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of the chains in the game? Why would I?
I'm the best, I'm the best, as you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, you know I go. If I touch it, then it's cold. I'm the best, as you know. And I got it on my own. Get my way up, you know I go. If I touch it, then it's cold. For the pack and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking a from my boy heavy. I'm the best and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching her, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call it. Working big and it don't hurt the break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know he missed the know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun on her till like a stunner do it. I'm the best, I'm the best. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, you know I go. If I touch it, then it's cold. I'm the best, I'm the best. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, you know I go. If I touch it, then it's cold. Top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came out and make the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner.
Yeah, he tried, but she on that hard bet. Johnny Man gonna send it. Oh, take a ring. What y'all? You in the ring? Okay, go ahead, send it, ring. No, I'll send it to you, ring. I'll beat your ass last. See, you gonna beat me next time. Let's see. Let's see you beat me next time. I'm gonna go ahead and send it. You say you're gonna beat me next game. Let's see what you want. What did it say, sir? Let's see you can beat me. Let's see. I'm just saying, let's see you can beat me again, though. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying just what I said last time. I ain't doing stuff. Oh, he didn't show me nothing. He just told me where to put the pass saying that. That's all he did. He ain't show me nothing or nothing like that. Ask Johnny Man.
It's the NFL on
He
EA
ain't showing
Sports, and
nothing.
we're at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one.
Johnny Man. Johnny Man, you didn't show me where to put the settings at. You didn't show me nothing on the game. Don't lie, Johnny Man.
They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway.
Yeah, that was good. He ain't showing no game glitch or none of that. Man, take a mic.
Should have
Fuck on.
taken a knee as he only gets
Oh,
this
man, I'm
out
done
to
talking.
the
I'm talking about
16-yard line.
It's crazy.
Looking to pass first play is Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss. On 2nd and 12, Prescott out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Well, that's how you use your safety valve, CD. He didn't appear to be the intended target, but they got it to him, and he was able to get just enough to pick up the first.
And what a great example of where we are right now in the NFL, because if you're a running back, you're not just going to carry it. You got to catch it out of the backfield as well. Those combo guys, they're the ones everyone wants on their team.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on
the
play. It'll be second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone. This time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Now, I'm the one that's talking shit to him. I say he's not good like he used to be. I'm talking shit to him. Shut up, Johnny, man. I'll beat your ass too. Shut up. Don't do that.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
On second down, it's Pollard. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. To the air, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
That's a real nice job right there. Working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Allen. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 49 yards. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I look and repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Prescott now from the 50. He's going to launch it for Washington. And this one is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To the air again, Prescott. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 33. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space.
You want this game bad, huh?
Well.
I feel
got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Here's Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Marr now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got the hookup with Diggs. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
They'll run on first down with Singletary.
He'll get this down to the 38.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jaron Kearse in on the tackle. To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen. Flush to his right. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis from 13 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you get a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. To throw is Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Prescott now. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play that time through the air. 48 yards. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Marr able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
from the 25 on second down. Allen, that's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got
rush coming, and he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The kick by Bass is good, and that will tie things at 17-all. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Fourth down, Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Allen. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll take it just outside the 40. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Prescott on first down. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And again, this Buffalo defense there and run support to stop him behind the line. Here's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Bills 17.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for the Buffalo Bills.
Here's Allen. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Throwing is Allen. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Allen. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. And it's gonna be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Cowboys are gonna win this football game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The Bills are gonna go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Pollard again, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. On third down, it's Pollard. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.